what's been done. You can only see the stars after a setting sun. You run for the money. You don't even know about Wild Mountain High.
Hey guys, it's Paige Poppy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to film a haul video, and I just got my hair cut and styled by my friend Sarah, so I was like, perfect time to film because I have a good hair day. So, if I haven't said it enough, we moved into a new place. I've talked about it in every vlog because I live here and I work from here, but I'm also just very excited. By the way, I hope you guys are liking the background. This is one of my current paintings, and I thought it would be a nice little visual interest back there, so that's that. It's a 36-inch round painting. He's a big guy. So of course, with a new place comes new stuff, and I've been shopping around, and when we first moved in, it was tempting to just buy a lot of stuff at once because we were like at Target or IKEA, and both Jake and I were kind of like, you know, we should have more fun with this process and do it slowly. And I'm so glad we did that because now, like, if I go get my hair cut, for example, and I'm like next to a Home Goods, I can stop in and browse around and pick stuff up for the home, and I can take time to make it ours. So I'm really excited to do that, and we thought we could like thrift for unique pieces as well, which we've done. So I'm going to show you all of that today. I have home decor from Goodwill, Target, Home Goods, and then a local business as well. So I'm excited to show you all of those. And overall, this is just a really cool, fun, creative time, and I'm excited to start sharing home decor videos with you guys. I also am going to be working on some different videos about, like, for example, how to style art in your home because I am an artist. By the way, if you happen to be new here, that's my jam, and we'd love to have you on the channel if you'd like to, so please subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'm gonna work on videos such as that and different styling videos, so I hope you're excited for what's to come. And while I'm talking and going through the haul, I am going to be inserting clips of how I've styled these pieces in our home, so I hope you'll enjoy seeing that. I think it'll add another level of interest and give you ideas for how you can style the pieces in your own place. I'm gonna have a sip of my latte before we begin. The Keurig, man. Tastes great. Okay, I'm gonna start with Goodwill because this stuff was super unique and I'm really glad I went there. Oh, I forgot one thing. So as you guys know from the vlogs, I had gone to the Goodwill redesign store, which is like the furniture store, and I was looking for an easel I had seen there. And when I went, they didn't have the easel, but I browsed around and I saw some cool stuff. And I didn't buy anything except for a frame, but some of the stuff I had seen was still in my memory. And Jake and I were at Target, and we were wanting this wooden bowl to throw our keys in when we came home, and it was really beautiful, and it was $19.99, and I was like, it's not a terrible price, but I was like, I think we can find something more unique and more fun from thrifting. And I had remembered this guy. So this is the first thing I picked up from Goodwill, which is this wood bowl, and it has some nice detail, and like literally I can't even tell you how similar this bowl is to the one at Target. But this is like even deeper and sturdier. Like anything you thrift is going to be really quality. There's a good chance it'll be handmade. Like this one just has the letter R on the bottom, but it's very quality, and as you can see, it's full of our shit, but it's really great to just throw like our mail keys in and such. Jake likes Marvel, if you didn't know, but it's been really useful, and it looks really nice on our entry table when you walk in the front door. Then when I was in that section, I realized there was a lot of other cool wood bowls and trays, and I kind of couldn't decide, and I realized it would be a good thing to have in multiple rooms as a catch-all. So I also picked up this wood bowl, which is kind of enameled, and it actually has these hand-painted details on it, and the bottom says Miller 81, so it must have been handmade in 1981. So we have been putting this one in our bedroom as a catch-all. It's been wonderful, and I really like creating these spots around our home where we can just throw stuff into, but it's not like messy, and then we can take time once a week to go through them and like file the receipts or throw stuff away, and they're really handy. And then the last wood tray is kind of odd, and we haven't been using it as a tray, and I actually don't know what this is. So if you know, you can tell me. Maybe it's an ashtray, I'm not really sure. But this is what I picked up, and if I remember correctly, this one was really inexpensive. And also a tip for shopping at Goodwill, if you go on certain days, certain color tags are marked down. So the day I went, like, blue tags were 50% off, so I got some of this stuff for 50% off. of the already cheap price. But anyway, we thought this was a cool piece, and I was there by myself and I was just texting Jake, like showing him the different pieces, and we decided this would be really cool as a wall shelf because it does have some depth to it. But what we've been using it for is just putting it on our shelves out in our living area, and it's like a cool like filler, interesting looking piece, and it's cool to have some different shapes going on that aren't just like square picture frames or paintings. And I'm just loving how unique it looks. I'd love to find out what it really is, but we are really enjoying it and excited we found it. Then I moved into the pots section, which were actually right near the wood trays, and I wanted some planter pots for planting new cacti babies, and I found this one first. And I really just look for like Southwest handmade looking styles or like modern things, so I found a good mix of both. Hello. This one is the first that I found, and I think it's so cool. It has a lot of nice texture to it and a really interesting shape. This one was handmade. It says no name, and then it says Garcia 6. So I feel like this was like a school project or like a ceramics class project. This one is so decorative that I haven't even put a cactus in it yet. This one is like cool on its own. It's more like a piece of pottery than a planter. I love it. This one I got, and I'm pretty sure it must be from like a Target or some sort of store, but it's like this gray slate, and I thought it looked like marble, so I picked that one up, and it was like $1.99. It's a nice one for plants with the hole in the bottom. Also very cute. The next piece of pottery I'm actually using as a tripod right now, so hold on. We're just gonna make this nice vlog style for a second while I show it to you. I found this guy, which my parents have now told me is actually like a wine chiller, and I thought it was pottery or a planter, but it is a little bit deep to be a planter. I was just so drawn to this one. This was my favorite one. I love the color, I love the terracotta Southwest vibe. It has some nice texture here. I couldn't leave without this one. Okay, back to our regular tripod position. I wanted to show you two more planters that actually aren't from any particular store, but I thought would be cool to show you. The first is my new cacti, and he was gifted to me by Jake and I's friend Lizzie. This is Oscar, and we also have Jeffrey, so they are our new little friends, and we take care of them. They like never need water, so it's very easy to take care of him. And I just had to show it to you because I'm obsessed with the pot. Like, I wish this was something I had painted. It has a mountain scene, and then it has little saguaros and birds carved into it, and it's beautifully glazed. And it says Superstition Stoneware on the bottom, which I never saw. That's really cool. I forget where Lizzie got it. I'll have to ask her again. But she gave this to us because she moved to Washington State. But yeah, I just love the container so much. It's really cute, and you've probably seen it on my Instagram if you follow me there because I use it for all of my styled photos. And I wanted to include one more planter. This guy, my little pink T-Rex, and this is actually handmade by my friend Shannon of Two Trees Botanicals. She is a local Arizona maker who creates these, and she's super badass and has so many cool dino planters in mini and larger sizes, and she makes terrariums and hanging planters. Everything she makes is really cool. And then he actually just has this little air plant in here which you can remove and then pop in there. And I love this because it's funny, it's whimsical, it's definitely a conversation starter, and also it's so low maintenance. You really only have to like spritz these with water once a week. I wanted to show you this, and I will of course link her down below so that you guys can go check out her Etsy shop. And of course, if anything else is able to be linked down below, I'll include it there too. Stuff like the pottery that's handmade, for example, is difficult, but I do always try to find links that are similar so that you guys can get your hands on some things if you like them. All right, my last Goodwill find is my crowning glory. I don't know if I will ever find anything at Goodwill that I love as deeply as this. So I bought this Aztec patterned shelf, once again going for the Southwest bohemian look. I just don't even know where you would find a decorative shelf like this for that price. Something handmade, something this cool. I'm especially excited to put it on a white wall because it's really gonna pop. Let me know if you guys agree down below. Do you like this, yay or nay? Also, just let me know what your favorite find is in general from this haul, but like, this is my favorite. I'm also excited because, as you guys know, I talk about how often I change out our house, and a lot of that is because I style my artwork in our home and I put it on Instagram or like for product photos. And having a shelf like this is cool because I can just rearrange paintings without having to always put nails in the wall or like switch out the pictures. So this is kind of like another styling area that I can play with. And honestly, our house is just like my styling playground, but it's really fun and I just love it so much. Yay! Thank you, Goodwill gods. Okay, I have a couple more things to show you, and I am going to move into more of like the big box stores. So if you like these things, you might be able to find them at your local stores. 2 nights ago, I picked up this white furry pillow from Target, and it's actually quite large. And I originally bought this because I want to make a little like crystal, candle, zen, calm meditation area in a corner of our bedroom. But I brought it home and I put it in the living area where our reading chair is, and I thought it looked really nice there too. So now I'm torn, and I've actually been displaying it out in the living room so I can see it more often. Maybe that just means I have to buy more of them. This was $19.99 and it's just so fluffy, and I like that it's bright because that corner of our home is like very gray with the gray walls and the gray chair. So I like that it kind of adds some light and airiness to the space. Maybe I should go get more. I probably should go get more. I'm gonna get more. All right, last thing in the haul, and I actually bought this today, just a couple hours ago. After I got my haircut, I stopped into HomeGoods. We actually don't have a HomeGoods like in Scottsdale, in South Scottsdale. So I went to the one in North Scottsdale, and I literally was looking at these on Etsy last night. I really have been wanting a Himalayan pink salt lamp, and on Etsy they're really affordable. Like, I was actually surprised. Maybe they weren't handmade, or maybe it's like easier to make them than I think, but they were everywhere from like $16 to like $35 on Etsy, so I was surprised by that. And as much as I wanted to support someone that's like a handmade shop owner, I have never seen one in this shape. So at HomeGoods today, I found this pyramidal Himalayan salt lamp to die for. I'm so into it. From what I'm reading now, these come from a mine in the Punjab region of Pakistan, and I'm not sure if this is real, but Himalayan pink salt does seem to be pretty readily available because we eat it on our food, and I see these everywhere. So who knows? Even though I have a few crystals, shopping for them and like getting more into them is something I'm just recently starting to do. And I don't know a ton, but what I do know is if you're drawn to a crystal, it means something, like you kind of are craving that energy, and then you can look farther into it and find out more about it. But I've just been really drawn to these lately. So even though it's like from like a big box store, I think it's still special because it was just such a cool find. And I was just reading about it now, but it seems like these do have a lot of really interesting healing properties. Like, for example, like helping with asthma, which I have, and allergies, and giving you better sleep, which is perfect because I have been displaying mine in our bedroom on my nightstand with some other like light up bottles. So I'm really excited just to have this as a decor piece, but who knows what else it will do for my energy in general. This video is brought to you by coffee, not sponsored by Keurig. Alright, so that's the last thing I had to share with you from the haul, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you guys are like ending this video like, oh my god, I want to see more, I totally recommend following you on Snapchat. I'd love to see you over there. I post all the stuff when I'm like out and about in the store, and I love when you guys talk to me and like say yay or nay, or like just say hello. I actually like was at HomeGoods today and my friend Snapchatted me like I was in the same parking lot and we didn't see each other, so that was cool. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at Paige Poppy. I'm very active in both places, so come say hey girl, hey. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and it will let me know that you enjoy home decor stuff. Alright, bye guys. Thanks again for watching this video. Until my next one, I'm sending all of my positive and creative vibes your way, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Bye! This is how you become when you work from home alone. Weird. So today you are going to see my empty condo tour, and I should say our empty condo tour. Jake, my boyfriend, and I moved into this place over the weekend.